Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike, and I'm gonna do a post-draft analysis for the IPA Season 8. I'm only doing my team though because I'm selfish as fuck. But so going into this, I didn't really have any crazy plans. I knew a couple mons I wanted. I mean, after we did our little Hunger Games to determine the draft order, the winner of the Hunger Games got the first overall pick, and then 2 through 16 were randomized by Tristan. So after that was done, I had the 11th pick, which I was actually pretty happy about because it seems like I get either the first pick or the 16th pick. I get a wheel pick, like every other goddamn season, and I'm so tired of it. I wanted something in my. I didn't care what I got as long as I wasn't a wheel pick, and luckily I wasn't. So going into it, I tried to figure out, all right, what the hell was going to get grabbed up? What did I have a chance of getting? Like I said, there were a couple mons I wanted to get because I had never used in the league before. Like I knew certain things weren't going to fall to me because you got to think about it. It's always like the big five that go first, and everybody's got a different opinion on what those five are. But it's like Landorus, Tapu Koko, Mega Mawile, like Megaladios, mons like that are always the first ones to go. But sure enough, so round one, 11th pick, it finally comes to me. I was amazed that this actually lasted as long as it did, but we scooped up Kyurem Black. Now, let's talk about this bad boy for a second. Of course, Terravolt, moves and their abilities ignore the abilities of other Pokemon. So my Earth Power is going to be hitting Levitate Mons. My Ice Beam, my Freeze Shock, moves like that, or it's going to ignore like a Mega Venusaur Thick Fat or Snorlax Thick Fat, anything like that. Fusion Bolt is going to ignore the Volt Absorbers and the Lightning Rod users, stuff like that. And we talk about like he's bulky as hell, base 125 HP, goes out 454, like base at 170 attack. This thing is monstrous. If you give this thing like an adamant nature, although you really never run that, it's base 482. That thing's stupid powerful. What else? So it's got pretty decent defense at base 100. No, mostly you see this thing run with a mild nature or rash nature because, like I said, his only like when it comes to ice moves, he gets Ice Beam, Blizzard. He gets Freeze Shock. Most people like to run Ice CMZ because base 140 goes to a Z-move Sub-Zero Slammer. The thing hits so hard. It's like it's a nuke button, honestly. If you want to bring this thing in and grab a kill, you normally click ICMZ. But again, most people run Ice Beam on this thing, so you got to run a lot of special attack, if not all, in special attack and speed. Somewhat bulky on the Spadef side, base 90 and then base 95 speed, so it's not bad. It can be run with a lot of different stats. It can be run like Life Orb, Ground EMZ, Ice EMZ, Electri EMZ, Steel EMZ. Like, it's got a wide move pool right here. It's got a pretty diverse move pool. I do like it a lot. Dragonium Z if you just want to outrage all over everybody. Never seen anybody run like Ghost EMZ before. That might be interesting. That might be something I keep in mind this season. Psychinium Z, Zen Headbutt. See, I didn't even know it got Zen Headbutt. I've never seen anybody use that. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to grabbing. Like, I was looking forward to grabbing this mon. I can't believe I got it. I'm so happy. So I continue trying to focus on my cores, like your Fire, Water, Grass, Dragon, Steel, Fairy cores. Everybody knows about those. I've got my dragon here. I didn't know what I was gonna pair with it next. I had a couple ideas. I wanted to grab a decent mega. Well, actually, I want to grab a good mega pretty early on. I didn't think this would last past the second round, but we scooped up Mega Scizor. Nope, that's not how you spell it. We got Mega Scizor here. A beautiful mon. This mon loves to switch in on the steel moves and the fairy moves that Kyurem hates. Uh, Excellent with defogger, is a very reliable defogger. Technician is great. Everybody runs, bullet punch, swords dance, U-turn, and then roost. Like, he's kind of got 4-move slot syndrome. You don't really see too many crazy sets run, at least unless you play me. I'll run some pretty funky sets with this thing. I'm looking forward to it, actually. All in all, I really like my draft, but I think it gets stuff like knockoff, roost, like I said, people normally run pretty standard sets. There's only like 6 or 7 moves this thing always carries, but there's a lot of nice tech with it too. Special attack leaves a lot to be desired, but I mean, ominous wind, silver wind, couple that with like technician, vacuum wave, HP rock. All these things get the buff from technician. So you can run something like stupid bulky like this. But it gets baton pass too, fun fact. But we can't pass speed in this tier. However, I can do something dumb. There we go. Double dance, baton pass. Again, there's a lot of possibilities with this thing. And then, I don't know why Showdown always does this, but base 150 attack, 140 defense. It got a decent buff in SPDEF. I think it went from like base 80 to base 100. Let me check regular Scissor real fast. Yeah, base 80 to base 100, 10 points in speed and 5 in special attack. But this is a good mon. I'm really glad I got this thing. So round 3 comes around. I've got my dragon and my steel. I didn't really see a fairy I wanted yet. There were still a couple on the board, like really good ones, like Azumarill, Mimikyu, Primarina. Like, there was still some pretty good stuff left. But I kind of wanted to focus a little bit more on speed, too, because, like, my first 2 picks were bulky, which is exactly what I wanted, but they weren't, like, super fast. So I kind of wanted to get them on that was, like, at least the base 100 speed, if not a little faster. I also, like, I wanted to focus on, like a U-turn volt switch core. So I scooped up Thunderous Therian. I mean, it's pretty decent all around, base 101. It's above the base 100 like I wanted, but monstrous special attack, base 145. 389 without a positive nature, 427 with. Like, this thing is powerful if used the right way. Again, Volt Absorb. I get to block the Volt Switchers themselves. I get Volt Switch. I get U-turn. So I have my choice. If I'm going up against another Volt Switcher or a ground type, I don't have to run Volt Switch. I can run U-turn instead. I get Nasty Plot, Agility, Thunderbolt, HP Ice. That's really a lot. Like, a lot of people run Double Dance Thunderous. But what else? We got Sludge Bomb and Sludge Wave, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, Knockoff, Grass Knot. Again, this thing has a really diverse move pool. It's another defogger. Psychic, Superpower. Like, this thing is really nice. I'm really happy. Like, my first 3 picks, I'm really happy with what I got. But I need to really start focusing. I kind of want more speed. At this point, I want to try and get multiple hazard removers too. I don't want to limit myself to like having to run defog on Scizor every week if I choose to bring it, because people look at the draft and the team are like, oh well, he only has X amount of hazard removers, he's forced to bring it. So I didn't want to limit myself to that. I also wanted more speed, and I kind of wanted to start focusing on my Fire Water Grass core. Even though my Fairy Steel Dragon core wasn't done yet, I was still up in the air about what fairy I wanted. But I wanted more speed, and I want to start focusing on the other core, so I scooped up Starmie. Starmie is a very nice mon. I mean, Natural Cure if I want to run a bulkier set, Analytic if I just want to hit hard as hell. Base 115 speed, which is really nice. It's got respectable special attack at base 100, decent defense and SPDF. Like again, gets Recover, it gets Scald, Psychic, gets Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Dazzling Gleam, Grass Knot, Power Gem. Wow, I didn't even know I got Power Gem. See, this is really nice. See, it's a learning experience for everybody. Cosmic Power. You don't get Baton Pass, right? No, you didn't. You'd be too broken if you got Baton Pass. This thing gets Flash Cannon too? Holy hell. This is so nice. But yeah. Like, I can do a lot with this thing too. I got Thunder, so I'm pretty sure somebody in my thing drafted a rain team. Pretty sure it was Marcus. Fuck you, Marcus. So I can get off that Thunder. I won't be missing it all. Let me see. You don't get Energy Ball, right? What do you get for grass coverage again? You get Grass Knot. Okay, that's not bad. You do get Grass Knot. There's something I want to see real fast. Let me pull this up. 361 times 1.5. Okay, so I outspeed Swift Swim mons like Mega Swampert and Kabutops, and I'm pretty sure I can OHKO them with Grass Knot because they're both quad weak to it. So again, that's really good, and it gives me a Rapid Spinner as well, which again I've wanted to focus more on hazard removal, so I didn't limit myself to just one mon right now. So at this point, again, I got Kieran Black, Scizor, Thundurus, and Starmie. I figured now was about the right time to finish out my original core, scoop up my fairy type. I was surprised this thing went round, it got to me at round 5. I know people have mixed opinions on it. I think it's a very good mon altogether. It's Mimikyu. Again, great ability in disguise. Unless, so I can take a guaranteed hit unless Mold Breaker mon or a Terravolt mon. But again, a lot of good things on this. 1, it's a spin blocker. 2, it's pretty bulky all around. Like base 80 defense, base 105 SPDF. Great stab coverage with Ghost and Fairy. Absolutely. Swords Dance, Shadow Claw, Play Rough, like Shadow Sneak, Wood Hammer, Drain Punch, Leech Life. Again, if I don't want to run Swords Dance, I can run a bulk up set. I don't think this thing gets Nasty Ply right now. It doesn't. Does it get Calm Mind? Nope. Sorry. Again, Thunder Wave, Toxic, Will-O-Wisp. You don't get Hex, right? Damn. If you got Hex, you're actually pretty good on the special side. But it's a good mon. Oh, it gets Work Up. Oh, hello. There may be potential for you in the end. Debon, Giga Drain. Like, a lot of the mons I'm getting are pretty versatile on the physical and special side, as Tristan would like to say. It has its own signature Z move, Let's Snuggle Forever. But so at this point, like I said, I've rounded out my Dragon Steel Fairy Core, and I'm pretty happy about that. So now I wanted to start focusing on my Fire Water Grass Core. I already have my Starmie. I decided to scoop up Incineroar next. Incineroar is good now because it releases hidden ability. So, I mean, you got Fake Out, U-Turn, Darkest Lariat, is basically, it's an unaware attack. So I don't care about your stat boost. Never did in the first place. I get another signature Z move in Malicious Moonsault. Gets Drain Punch, EQ, Flare Blitz, Iron Head, Leech Life, Knockoff, Nasty Plot, and Swords Dance. God, that's amazing. It gets Work Up as well. This thing is beautiful. All around, not super bulky. Normally, you'll see this thing with like leftovers and an assault vest. Again, decent HP at 95. Nice attack at 115. Again, why does Showdown do this? I don't understand. Not too fast, but that's okay, honestly. It can take decent hits. So that's my first 6. So then open up a new one. So after this, I continued to grab more bulk. I grabbed a Chestnut. Now, it sucks because I waited till I was like 7 picks in to actually start getting hazards. That's something I should have thought about more. But, I mean, I get Spikes and Leech Seed. He's very bulky on the defense side. Normally you can run like Leech Seed, Spiky Shield, Drain Punch, Wood Hammer, stuff like that. You know, Sub, Salic Berry, Belly Drum. There's a lot. There's a lot you can do. But now I've rounded out my Fire, Water, Grass core. I got pretty good bulk going my way. But my speed tiers leave a little to be desired. I mean, like I said, I have Thunderous T, which is base 101, Starmie, base 115. Those are the only mons I have that break the base 100 speed tier. So I wanted to grab another mon. I wanted to grab another hazard setter for one. I want to grab a pretty decent mon. I was starting to get low on points. So I actually found I got a pretty good value pick in Miltank. So Miltank's got the Thick Fat. It's got 3 really good abilities, honestly. So like depending on what my opponent has, I can, like if I fight, I can wall a superior. I can hit all the ghost types I want. I can handle the fire blasts and the ice beams and everything. I get Stealth Rock, like Return, Earthquake, Milk Drink. I get all the punches, I think. Yep. Yeah, I know I get Fire Punch too. I get Heal Bell, so I have a Cleric. Pretty sure Starmie gets like Aromatherapy or Heal Bell too, one or the other. Whatever, we're not talking about him right now. I get Thunder Wave, Body Slam, Iron Head, so I can Zen Headbutt. I can like Paraflinch everything if I want to. I can run just a stupid bulky set with Seismic Toss if I want. But I can run Counter. I can run Curse Miltank. This thing gets Heart Stamp. Holy hell! Get out of the way, Jirachi. This boy's coming in hot. Well, actually, this girl should be coming in thick. Oh man, Zap Cannon. I will bring Zap Cannon at least once this season. I don't care if I win or not. If I go 0-10, I go 0-10. Like, obviously that sucks, but whatever. I want to try new things. I'm going to have fun with this. But Zap Cannon, Miltank. Electrium Z. Oof. Will not do any damage to anything, but whatever. But, it's good too. It's very fat. Base 95 HP, base 105 defense. A little lackluster on the SPDEF, but again, it's base 100. You wouldn't think this thing is that fast, but hey, the numbers don't lie. 100. So there, I've got whopping 3 mons now that meet or exceed the base 100 tier for speed. So, yeah. Almost out of points now. I was looking to figure out what types I still needed. I didn't have a poison type yet, I wanted something that can absorb T-spikes without having to worry about trying to switch in and defog them or rapid spin them. I was actually looking. This was everybody. Normally, people like to do a little meme pick, and I wanted to also. I didn't want to feel left out. I have a lot of insecurity issues. No, I don't. Anyway, I'm sexy as fuck. But so I started looking like the lower points. I'm talking like your 4 and below. And I saw the opportunity to get this mon, and I couldn't pass it up. I scooped up Poiple. I love this thing. It's a beast boost. It is an ultra beast. But this thing can run nasty plot with sludge wave, dragon pulse, HP fire, signal beam for psychic types. If I want to be cheeky, fell stinger, gunk shot, iron tail, like poison jab. What else? What else? Pack, supersonic sky strike. Probably never, but I'm gonna be cheeky with this thing as well too. I'm looking forward to this. Again, beast boost gets 269 speed with a speed boosting nature. After the beast boost, it gets me to 404, I want to say. So I'll be outspeeding a lot at that point. And if there's a lot of mons on my opponent's team that don't reach around that area, I don't have to invest that much in it just to outspeed them, which I can invest more in bulk. And I don't always have to run this thing Eviolite, although it doesn't hurt to do it. But I can run it whatever I want. I can run like a spec set, a scarf set. I really don't care. I'm gonna find a way to have fun with this thing. But so I've got like 6 points left at this time in the draft. My last pick. Still looking at types that I needed. Still looking at things I wanted to do. I wanted another hazard setter. I figured, the more the merrier. Again, it doesn't limit me. I wanted a spin blocker besides Mimikyu. The only ones who can really do that are ghost types. So ground, ghost, Golurk was there, but I went with Palossand instead. Palossand has got a great ability in water compaction. It doesn't get recover, but it gets, what is it? Shore up. There we go. It gets shore up. And I'm pretty sure somebody in Mini or draft got a sand team. So this bad boy will be recovering all sorts of health in the sandstorm, which may force him to not even bring it. But again, it's got Shadow Ball, Earth Power. It's got great defense, base 110, nice HP at 85. Base 100 attack is not bad at all. What else? I don't get Calm Mind. I don't get Nasty Plot. How do you boost your special attack? You don't. But you do get Amnesia to boost your Spadef, and you do get Iron Defense to boost your defense. Like, I'm actually kind of confident switching this thing in on water attacks. I mean, why not? Sludge Bomb. Ooh, hello. Another rocker. Again, toxic. I can use this thing as a trick mon if I want to. Hypnosis. Like, oh, stockpile. There we go. That's how I can boost my. Well, no, I still can't boost my special attack. Whatever. We're stuck with what we've got. Probably a Z move I could run if I wanted to boost it. But yeah. So again, this did everything I wanted to do, and I feel like it was a great last pick. So this is the draft in the order: Kieran Black, Mega Scizor, Thunder Asterion, Starmie, Mimikyu, Incineroar, Chestnut, Miltank, Poiple, and Palisand. I'm sure there's still some holes I need to patch up, some things I'm sure I could fix. But we're moving into the grace period now, so we got a whole week to make any adds and drops we want for free. We don't have to spend any points. So maybe I'll wait a little while, see if anybody drops anything decent, and scoop it up if I have points for it. I spent all my points. I spent all 100 points, but we'll see if something great in the same price range as anything came up. Although I'm really not going to drop these three. These three I'm definitely keeping. Most likely Starmie as well. But if a better fairy comes up or something, I'll do whatever I feel is right. But I have a bad habit of like every season just like making 10 million changes, and I probably shouldn't do that. I jump at what I think is a good opportunity, and sometimes it bites me in the ass. But I think like last season, I really didn't make too many crazy changes. But thank you guys for watching. Week 1 should be starting in 2 weeks after this, so I want to say like the first week of August. Hopefully, the Kandahar Krookodiles can do pretty good this season. I'd like to get at least 500. If I go 5-5, that's fine. I just don't want to have a losing. I don't want to have a losing record. If I go 0-10 because I tried to stunt too many times, then so be it. I'll pay for that, and it looks like my sorry ass will go back down to mining. But hey, you never know what'll happen. So thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.